Ooh, please don't ever let me let my guard down. Yeah. I just wanna tell my side. I just wanna tell my side. Yeah. Look. I wish I had 100 grand. Yeah. I used to say that till I made 100 bands. Assistance from the government. See, bitch, I took that and I ran. Food stamps, they kept me fed, you don't understand. I'm praying for a second chance. See, I was into selling dope and shooting guns. You fucking hoes and poppin' saying we not the same, boy, I'm just saying. Handcuffs around my wrist, dirty money in my hands, no, I ain't playing. I can't lie, it hurt my feelings not knowing what I'm gonna eat today. Last $50 not knowing where I'm gonna sleep today. Hurt my feelings when they said I was broke. Can't care what people think. Gotta learn you got to struggle sometimes. So shit, it be this way. Granny probably looking down on me now. Like what would Jesus think? Sorry, Granny, I can't talk to him now. But happy Easter day. Fuck 12 of them alphabet boys. But bitch, I keep a K. INGOF for the streets. Make sure my people straight. Yeah. Cut my music up. Back to back lamb trucks on them, bitch, how I'm pulling up. Love my dog the devil right now. I don't know who to trust. And sorry to that bitch I did wrong. I kept on using her. This shit so beautiful. Run down on your gang with this chopper. It's either you or us. Yeah. Ooh, we know. Ooh, please. Yeah. And I'm saying, yeah. Ooh, we know. Don't ever let me let my guard down. Ooh, please, no. Ooh, we don't. Too many people rip my heart out. Hey, I'm just trying to do what I can, hoping they understand. Ooh, we don't. Ooh, please don't. Don't ever let me let my guard down.
If that ain't talent, I don't know what is, man. If you come from that background, every word, every sentence he said should have been touching your soul, bro. When he said it hurt my feelings when I didn't know what I was going to eat today, $50 to my name, where I'm going to sleep today. If you know, you know. And if you ain't been through it, then you just don't relate, bro. Stuff like that be touching my bone marrow right there, bro. But that's one of the introductions that first turned me on to Mo. You know, I never forget, I was in the kitchen. I heard it blasting from my sister's room. And I was like, who that? She was like, oh, that's Mo3. I'm like, where he from? Because at the time, I'm actually in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, yeah, man, that's Mo3. I'm like, where he from? She said, he from here. I was shocked because most people in Dallas, you know, don't be talking about nothing. You know, rap don't be about nothing. Don't get too offended because I'm hard on the Detroit rappers. You know what I'm saying? Most of them I don't even relate to like that. You know what I'm saying? You got to kick something from the soul to get my attention. And in his voice, that husky, soulful voice, you can hear all that pain, bro. That's attractive to me. You know, I like that. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and get down to the nitty gritty. Some of y'all didn't know that Mo3 was pressing Errol Spence. And of course, I got you a couple of few folks that try to get at me sideways and stuff like that. I've evolved since I first got on YouTube, so I don't jump up and get triggered and try to flex on y'all like I used to. I let y'all go ahead and have it. But y'all was saying I don't know what I'm talking about and all this other stuff. And, you know what I'm saying? Y'all think that my knowledge of what's going on, you know what I'm saying? You guys think because I'm from Detroit that I don't know what's going on in Dallas. My sister lives in Arlington. I'm very familiar with Dallas. You know what I'm saying? So you can't try to throw my trail off. You know what I'm saying? But for those that didn't know, and for those that still try to deny that Errol Spence was getting pressed by a street dude, which helped accelerate his retirement, which basically got him in a predicament that he got right now. You know what I'm saying? Changed him for life for the most part. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to, once again, let Charleston break it down for you. He'll break down the whole story for you. So here you go.
Lil Beezy, Trap Boy Freddy fans. And I'm talking to Dallas, Texas now. I'm talking to everybody. I'm talking to Jerry Jones. I'm talking to Dez Bryant, Dak Prescott, I'm talking to Mark Cuban. I'm talking to all y'all that's listening that was in support of Errol Spence. Y'all must forgot. Errol Spence was in on the Mo3 murder. Come on now, everybody in the town know this. Now I know this, the town. Everybody outside of Dallas don't know this. But let me just tell it to the world. See, Mo3 and Errol Spence lived in the same apartment complex. Mo3 started bullying these niggas around here. They couldn't come outside. They couldn't do nothing. So Trap Boy Freddy couldn't come outside. Yellow Beezy couldn't come outside. But Errol Spence still had to go to boxing practice, right? Now, this is the honest to God truth. This is the honest to God truth. Now, I want all the bloggers, I want y'all to tune in now. Y'all share this because this is the honest to God truth. After Mo3 death, everybody thought they could go back to try to be normal. They got rid of the little bully and nobody had. So things started happening in this city. Things started happening to Trap Boy Freddy. Man, goddamn, that nigga went to the feds for a tiger. His dope houses started getting hit. Yellow Beezy started catching rape cases. Well, Earl thought he would just go scave away. He thought he would just go scave away. Well, let me take y'all back to the story where all this began. If you go listen to it's 2 songs that Mo3 made. Mo3 started antagonizing Errol Spence. This is the honest to God truth. This is what they don't want to tell y'all. So Mo3 started fucking with Errol Spence, homie, because they lived in the same apartment complex. Mo3 manager Rainwater and Errol Spence mama, right? So Errol Spence and Rainwater is good friends. Errol Spence mother and Rainwater mothers are best friends, real close friends. So when Mo3 started fucking with Errol Spence, it caused a rift between Mo and Rain, because Rain was telling Mo, man, leave Earl alone, homie. He not like that. Well, Mo3 was a little bully, so he started pressing Earl motherfucking ass. Remember, in that song, he said, nigga, when I came up to the gym, so he started fucking with Earl at the gym. Naturally, Earl go get scared. Earl is out in the city about, and at the time, Earl was a drunk. He ain't no drunk no more. Earl used to be the town drunk. Every club Earl was at, you go see him coming in, smiling, looking good. But boy, when it was time to go, he wobbling out that motherfucker like Ned the Wino. So listen to me, right? So that night that Earl had that wreck, Earl really wasn't driving drunk. Yeah, he was drunk, but he wasn't driving drunk. Mo3 was fucking with him, chasing him. This is the honest to God truth, y'all. So when Earl had that wreck, he really wasn't driving drunk. He was in the where he was driving it, homie, in Dallas. Everybody know, nigga, you can't go through there at no 100 and some mile per hour. But he got a little Mo3 and them chasing him in the back. So after Earl had that wreck, everybody said enough is enough. They was sick of Mo3 shit. He fucking with the world's champ. So that was a secret that most people didn't know. Not many people in the city knew what kind of car Mo3 was driving. Only person really knew what kind of car Mo3 was driving was who? Earl. Earl gave a drop on the car after the wreck.
Yeah, man, and after that, man, I don't want to hear what ain't happened and what's speculation and what's rumor. I know that it's well known in Dallas that everybody knows this story. You know what I'm saying? I know that. Just like I know it was a large amount of people who was fully aware of when Mo3 was going to die. That was one of the most biggest ritualistic killings I've ever seen in my life. I seen y'all tweets. Yeah, I seen the 1111 tweets. Yeah, I'm up on that. I know what that means. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I figure out our people is ruthless, man. Y'all can't keep rolling around with this devil. We ain't never got down like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all literally sacrificing people for real, for real. This ain't no pretend. This ain't no, all y'all was in on that. All of y'all was in on it. Y'all knew. You guys knew when it was going to happen. I seen the tweets, you better get your life together. This, and that. Things is changing quick. You better get right with God. Yeah, I've been following the whole thing the whole time, bro. You know, because I know a little something about Dallas, man. Y'all got a demonic spirit over that city. How do I know? Because it's the same one over Detroit. You know what I'm saying? We're actually very similar. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I don't mess around out there with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I treat it just like my city. You know what I'm saying? And one thing that you guys got to investigate, you guys got to look up the history of killings and accidents happening on y'all freeway. Do y'all know that y'all got a long history of people dying on your freeway for all different kind of weird ass reasons? I call that freeway in Dallas the death freeway. Seriously, do your homework. I am not bullshitting. Do your homework. You will find that that freeway in Dallas has a long history of tragic deaths on it. I don't know what it is, okay? But that is a death freeway over there, bro. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. And I also figured out why you dudes are so gun happy over there. Because you guys got something that majority of cities don't have and will never have. Okay? You guys can challenge somebody to a duel. In case you don't know, in Texas, if two people agree to fight and you guys fight, nobody goes to jail. Nobody's getting arrested. As long as the two people agree that they're going to fight, the law will not intervene. Did y'all know that? That's gangster as hell. Now I see why y'all some gun toting, because you guys could actually shoot the fair one out there with no interference of police by your own laws. You can challenge somebody to a duel and not go to jail and not get arrested and not have nothing happen to you for what you do to the other guy, as long as you two agree to fight. That's a law in Texas. And I'm wondering why y'all don't exercise it like that. And why y'all so quick to gun, because you guys can fight freely. See, we can't fight freely in my city. You know, so I mean, we can fight, but we gonna get in trouble if caught. You know what I'm saying? You guys can actually shoot the fair one over there and don't nobody mess with you, won't nobody go to jail, as long as y'all agree. I just want to bring that up because I found that interesting. You know what I'm saying? I think that is something a lot of cities should have. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, bro, I challenge you to a fair one. Do you accept my challenge? Yes. All right, let's rumble. To me, a lot of stuff would be better that way. But I noticed you guys don't exercise the dueling out there. That's why y'all trigger, 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 trigger. You know what I'm saying? I get it, because they trigger, trigger over here. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of cowards over here too. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. But nonetheless, you guys heard the story. I don't care what you guys be talking about sideways. You know what I'm saying? You think because I'm from Detroit that I don't know what's going on in Dallas. BS. So you can try to lie to them other people, but you can't lie to me. And if you didn't know, that's what happened to Errol Spence. And that's the reason why he got into the accident. Now you know. Don't worry about it. I'm going to leave the subject alone. But in the meantime, let's rock out to some Mo3.
That's how a street nigga talk to God, like, ooh, no, ooh, no. Look, I had some ups and downs. Who would have knew that I would make it this far? All of my life they did me wrong. Time after time they left me alone. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I've done some wrong. But by myself, I stood on my own. Without no help, they wouldn't pick up the phone. Cause they did me cold, some things that I would never say. Look, like God, I'm hurting, but I'm hurting. I ain't perfect, but I pray that I see better days. Yeah, look, and if you love me, why you let these niggas hate on me this way? I need a break, yeah. He told me I gave you a gift, and with that gift I hope you change the world and elevate, yeah. So fuck who never stay and separate. Sometimes I gotta keep it real and tell them how I feel, yeah. But they don't seem to understand Big God gave me a second chance, yeah, second chance. And I don't need nobody, just gon' get my money. Look, down on my knees, I got a blessing coming, cause he gave me a second chance, yeah, second chance. No weapon formed against me shall prosper.